Hey guys, Britton Neely with Neely Built Homes here. Since the last video I recorded was done in time lapse, I'm gonna have to do it again, but maybe this one will be better. What I'm trying to do here is to answer commonly asked questions that people have for contractors. And the first question that I have is, what are some red flags when looking for a contractor? So I listed out 5 basic things that you should look for or keep an eye out for when you're in the interviewing process. And the first one is super basic, and many of you would probably agree with that. And it is, do they show up, right? You call them, they said they would come look at your job in a couple days or whatever it might be, a couple hours, and they don't show up and they don't call. Well, that's a red flag, right? So would I fire them? No, not right away. One thing to keep in mind is that the people that are in really high demand, they've got a lot that people are asking of them, and sometimes things do fall through the cracks. So would I give them another shot? Yes. Is it a red flag? Yes. Number 2, they say they'll prepare a quote or you arrange a follow-up meeting and they drop the ball on that one. Okay, this is where I start to get a little nervous when I'm interviewing anyone. What we're basically doing is establishing a pattern of behavior of, hey, this person doesn't know how to manage their time well, right? The first time they drop the ball, it happens. Or let's say they make the first meeting, but the second one they drop the ball. It happens. So I like to give a little grace and just call, remind, hey, are we still on for the appointment that we had 10 minutes ago? And, see how it goes. But so, like I said, what you're trying to do is just to determine, okay, does this person keep their word? Are they pretty good at managing their schedule, managing their time? Because these are things that contractors ultimately do, is manage time and resources. And so if you're getting a good feeling that they can't do that in the short term, then you might be better off looking for someone else. Keep grace though, with these people, because everyone makes mistakes. I've done it as well. So I'm not perfect here. Number 3, are they unsure of technical aspects of the job? Now, again, take this with a grain of salt, because there may be certain aspects of the job that, that maybe the contractor doesn't know. Okay, but the contractor should know certain aspects of the job. They should just come off as seeming knowledgeable, and they should know to some degree about certain aspects of the job, how certain things will flow, what the timing might look like. There's a lot to, especially a big project, a complex project. So they might not know all the answers, but as you're asking them questions, you'll get a feel for whether or not they're familiar with doing what you're asking them to do. So I would say a red flag would be if they just seem unsure all around about a lot of different things. That's a pretty big red flag. Again, have some grace for these folks and know that they don't know everything. Another red flag that I'll attach to number 3 is they just make stuff up. If they're making stuff up, that's even worse, in my opinion, than not knowing. I'd much rather somebody tell me, I don't know, but I'm going to reach out to the HVAC guy and get back with you. I'd rather hear that than, oh yeah, you can do that. We've done it 100 times, when you know good and well you can't. So, you got to feel people out, right? So I'm trying to keep this under 5 minutes. So that means I got about a minute left. Number 4, they won't take the time to listen to your needs. That's a pretty big red flag for me. If somebody comes into your house and you're trying to express to them that you want green cabinets, and they're trying to tell you that you actually want white cabinets, well, if you didn't hire them to design your kitchen and they're just selling cabinets, then you may not want to hire them, because they may not actually care about what you want. They may just want to sell you white cabinets. And what's funny about that story is it actually happened at my house, and my wife said, I do not want that person back in my house. I want green cabinets and I don't want white cabinets. So at the end of the day, you need to make sure that they're going to listen to what you need and give you what you want, right? So it's very important. I'm gonna have to take one more minute of your time here to answer number 5. well, not answer number 5, but to give you the 5th point that I was trying to make was the gut feeling, right? So at the end of the day, all these things accumulate and into the gut feeling that you have for this person. And at the end of the day, especially if you're talking about a larger duration project, let's say it's a major remodel, let's say it's an addition, let's say it's a home build, these things can take time and a lot of money. So at the end of the day, you need to make sure that you feel like you can trust this person, you feel like you can communicate with this person, that this person is going to keep your best interests at heart. All of these things are very important, and you want to use that gut feeling to determine whether or not you should move forward with this person. So that's number 5, is the gut feeling. Can you feel like you can trust this person? So with that, that's a wrap. Those are the 5 things I would say would be red flags for me when interviewing a contractor. I hope this helps. Y'all have a blessed day.